We have some things to deliver. Also, I went and double-checked. I have gotten all the postcard pieces I can at this point, so I am not missing one, thankfully. That's pretty much all I really looked at.
Here you go. Oh, wonderful. Thank you. Now, back to the task at hand. Making my escape. Don't you want to know what these parts are for? Only if it will help me get out of here. Ah! Careful! That's a stick of dynamite! Dynamite? Are you crazy? You could have blown me to bits. I did say be careful. What are you making bombs for? They're not bombs. They're silent explosives. Silent explosives? Think about it. Dynamite that doesn't make a sound. Impossible, you say? Not at all. My first breakthrough came when I discovered the unique properties of... I can use this to blow my way out of here. The explosion might be silent, but I think my mom would notice if part of the house was missing. Yeah, okay. Well, thanks for the show and tell, but it's time for me to go. And how exactly are you going to leave without being seen? I'm glad you asked, Susan. I'll be making my exit through the window in the attic. Once I found a way to unlock it. Oh, you're out of luck there. My parents are super security conscious. All the windows are locked electromagnetically. Where are the controls? Downstairs, in Dad's study. And I can't get there without being seen. Is there some kind of override? It's impossible to open them from up here, unless there was a total power failure. Well then, I know exactly what to do. Okay, well, I'll be here if you need help.
Notebook. That is the last page, okay.
What does this machine do? That's Judy, Kate. She's a portable lie detector. Portable?
Portable.
It's 18 feet tall and bolted to the floor. Yeah, well, I'm still working on that part. But she can detect a lie with 98% accuracy. That's quite a claim. Let's see.
Good evening, small human child. I am Judy Kate, arbiter of truth, detector of lies. Since this is the first time we have met, I will need to calibrate. To begin, please answer this simple question. What is the meaning of life?
What? How am I supposed to answer that?
Ha, ha, ha. Just kidding.
Oh, sorry. I've been experimenting with her personality chip. She's using humor to build a better rapport with subjects. Still needs some work.
To begin, please tell me your name.
My name is Winston LeClue.
Nice try. That was a lie. Please tell me your real name.
My name is Julie LeClue.
Nice try. That was a lie. Please tell me your real name.
Let's see if I can keep lying.
My name is Keith Strasberry.
Nice try. That was a lie.
Pants on
Please
fire.
tell me your real name.
My name is CJ.
Nice try. That was a lie. Please tell me your real name.
How many times can I do this?
My name is Winston LeClue.
Apparently that many.
Nice try. That was a lie. Please tell me your real name.
My name is Jenny LeClue.
Welcome, Jenny LeClue. I am ready to detect. Please speak a truth or a lie.
I hate coffee, and I definitely don't need one right now. I think I broke it.
It's okay. Her fuse just tripped. She gets very sensitive if you lie to her, especially if it's a big lie. But don't worry, she'll reset in a minute.
Interesting.
Welcome back, Jenny LeClue. I am ready to detect. Please speak a truth or a lie.
I never go out after curfew. It overloaded again.
Welcome back, Jenny LeClue. I am ready to detect. Please speak a truth or a lie.
Let's see. If I tell a truth...
I've always wanted a Venus flytrap.
You spoke the truth. Would you like to try again?
Yes. Let's see if you can get this one. I think I might have a coffee problem.
You spoke the truth. Would you like to try
Goody
again?
two-shoes.
Okay. I'm probably the best dancer at my school. It overloaded again. Hey! What did you do?
Oh, that's just Maggie. She helps me find things I've dropped on the floor. Why do you have a man's ring?
It belonged to a friend. I'm taking care of it for him.
But that doesn't make any sense.
I'm telling you the truth.
No, I mean, why would a ring made of gold stick to a magnet? Unless...
There's something more to it. Which of these machines did you say could see inside things?
Excuse me, Tim. We need your help.
Oh, hi. I didn't see you there. My name is Tim, the thermal imaging machine. Metal, plastic, wood. There's nothing I can't see inside. Except, of course, your innermost thoughts.
Look, I don't need a best friend. I just need him to examine the ring.
Ouch. That hurt my feelings.
Go easy on him. He's quite sensitive.
Ugh. Hi, Tim. Nice to meet you.
Oh, how wonderful it is to meet you, my new friend. How can I be of service?
I need you to look inside something for me.
I'd be delighted to. Please place the object on my soft, velvety platform. Come to me, tiny object of vast mystery and import. Reveal to me your deepest secrets. Swim in my warm bath of gamma rays. I'm peering deeply inside you. Ooh, what's that?
This is very disturbing.
Still. I've never seen one of those before. seeing.
Well, spit it out already.
One moment, please, while I paint you a picture of the journey we just shared.
I knew there was something special about this ring. It's full of tiny cogs and gears.
I've never seen such intricate craftsmanship.
I need to borrow your microscope. Tiny buttons hidden in plain sight. Clever. I wonder what they do.
Oh good, I was starting to wonder if we'd actually get to interact. Nope. Nope. Come on. Nope. Okay, so I guess it's just a clockwise circle.
The ring opened up like a flower.
Why would the Dean have a ring like this?
Whatever its true purpose, one thing was clear. This ring was important.
Important enough to kill for? Dean Stroudsbury, what were you involved in?
Did you say Dean Stroudsbury?
Oops.
Whose ring is that really?
Susie had entrusted her deepest, darkest secret to Jenny. The least Jenny could do was be honest with her.
Choice? Yep.
It's the Dean's ring. Well, it was.
You stole the Dean's ring?
Technically, I found it.
Jenny, you've got to turn that into the police. It could be important evidence.
Considering the police think my mom is the Dean's murderer, I certainly won't be handing it over to them.
But what if they ask me about it? I can't lie to them. I'm a terrible liar.
It's not lying. It's just leaving out the parts that don't concern them.
I can't go to jail. My parents will disown me, and my reputation will be ruined.
No one's going to jail, as long as we protect each other. I'll keep your secret, you keep mine.
Like, friends.
Sure. Now go back to whatever mad science experiment you were doing. I've got a window to open.
Complex formulas filled the large chalkboard. Clearly the work of a genius.
Okay, she's secretly smart. We get it. What is all this anyway?
Oh, that? I'm working on a proof to help me pick the perfect prom dress.
You've got to be kidding me.
I know. I'm not sure it can be done either, but I've got to try. It's the biggest decision a girl has to make.
Gross.
You're what, 9?
Robot just tried to kill me.
Oh, be careful. Claude is very fragile.
Claude.
Fragile? It's enormous.
I haven't finished calibrating him yet. If you want to help, get him to pick some things up and put them down again. He needs the practice. Just don't pick up anything too heavy.
Oopsie
Must have
doodly.
been too heavy.
Please be gentle with Claude. He's only a prototype, and I'm out of replacement parts.
I got it!
In the back of Jenny's brilliant mind, a plan was forming.
I know exactly how to get out of here.
Really? Because I still haven't quite figured it out.
How can I escape from Glatz Manor?
Something with Judy. Probably the robot arm. To the window.
When I overload the robot arm, it sparks and fuses. And when I light a Judy Kate, she nearly overloads the power supply. So if I could overload them at the same time, then I might be able to short the power and open the window in the attic.
But Jenny couldn't operate both machines by herself.
Well,
Susie,
Yes?
I need your...
Asking Susie for help is worse than having a tooth pulled out.
I need you to do something.
Of course. What can I do to help?
I didn't say I needed your help.
Oh, sorry.
I don't owe you anything.
Okay, okay. What do you want me to do?
Go stand by Judy Kate.
All right. But why?
No time for questions. Just wait for my instructions.
but we just established she's a terrible liar. We want her to operate the arm.
Susie, are you ready?
Welcome back, Susie Glatz. I am ready to detect. Please speak a truth or a lie.
Okay, I'm ready. What should I do now?
Just hold on until I give the signal.
The robot arm strained under the weight of the giant metal object.
Okay, Susie. Tell a lie. And make it a big one.
Oh, okay. A big lie. Ooh, I've got just the thing. I'm wearing black socks.
That was a lie.
No, Susie. A big lie. Something terrible.
I'm just no good at lying.
See?
Tell Judy Kate you killed Dean Strasberry.
What? That's horrible. I can't say that.
Do you want to help or not?
Yes, but...
Then hurry up and say it.
Okay, okay. I killed the Dean?
Louder!
I killed the Dean.
Bigger!
I killed Dean Strasberry.
Say it like you mean it!
I murdered Dean Strasberry. I bashed his brains in. Now I danced on his grave.
Wow. That was messed up.
Oh my gosh. I'm a horrible person.
As Susie Glatz contemplated every bad thing she'd ever done in her life, Jenny heard the unmistakable sound of success.
It worked.
I'm still not really warming up to Jenny here. Susie? Susie? Oops. Really should have had her run the robot arm. Hopefully that does not come back to bite us in the ass.
Jenny! You can't leave now. It's past curfew.
Watch me.
Well, you can't go out wearing pajamas.
I'm not playing dress up with you while my mom is trapped in jail for a crime she didn't commit. The real killer is still out there.
And what if you find him? What then?
Jenny paused. She hadn't thought that far ahead.
Aren't you scared?
Of course Jenny was scared, but she would never admit that to Susie.
My mom always says, a great detective shows courage in the face of danger. Now is the time to be courageous.
Well, let me help you. We can work out a plan together.
Sorry, Susie, but I work alone.
At least take this with you then. So we can stay in touch.
Fine, I'll take it.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
But don't call me. I'll call you.
Okay, good luck. And be careful. There's still a killer out there.
I'll be fine.
Jenny, you won't tell anyone about my lab, right?
Only if you cover for me.
Of course. I'm always here for you. We're going to be best friends, Jenny LeClue. I just know it.
Sure. Right after I sign up for cheerleading.
To catch a real killer, Jenny needed her detective gear. But that was at home, across town and swarming with police. It wasn't wise to travel through town after curfew. To avoid being caught, she'd have to find another way home. Excellent, thought Jenny. Time to exercise my sneaking muscles.
Oh boy. Time for stealth. Oh sure, she'll fall from that high. There it is. Gallery item. Caw, caw. Nope, I have no control
Jenny
anymore.
paused at the edge of the roof, her teeth chattering in the chill wind. Below her, Lake Nowhere glowed eerily in the darkness. From this vantage point, she could see all the way to the lighthouse at the center of the lake. Only the wealthiest families in Arthurton could afford such spectacular views.
If I cross the lake, it's just a short stroll through the Forgotten Forest to my house.
But navigating the lake at night was not an easy task. Many accomplished sailors had met their doom on the ragged rocks of Bear Claw Bend.
Well, I've already worked out a way across. Time to get off this roof before someone spots me. Damn it! Think fast, Jenny.
And just like that, Jenny was gone. Her first great adventure cut short before it had begun.
Oh, darn.
I'm right here. Just hanging around.
Actually, can I go this way? Nope, okay. Let's check the other side first, just to be sure. Sneak, sneak. Got to look for collectibles. There it is. Yay! The last piece of that postcard. Finally. There we go. Flip. Hi, Mom. Summer camp is going great. We took a field trip to the observatory last night. I'd never seen so many stars. Ricky knew all the constellations, and he's so smart and super cute, and he held my hand. Don't worry, he's only 2 years older than me. Please don't tell Dad. Love, Stella. Who's Stella?
That's the way to Main Street. I can't risk being caught by the sheriff or his goons. The safest way home is across the lake.
Yeah, but there's collectibles. Okay. I think that's everything over here. Like I said, I only looked at the postcards and I only knew about that last scrap just because that was the only way I could tell that the last piece I had picked up was the last piece I could have gotten. Oh. I wonder if I get the postcard pieces in order, or if they're set at where they are.
What's that sound?
What, you mean the music?
True believer, I am the one you seek. I swim in the shadows of giants that stir beneath an eerie silence. Follow the path, reach the truth.
What a curious and cryptic message. Was it meant for her? And who had written it? Friend or foe?
Sounds like CJ.
This could be from the killer.
But it was far too dangerous to find out.
I have to find out.
And so she decided to ignore the message and carry on to her house.
There's no way I'm ignoring the case of the mysterious message.
Alright, seriously, am I supposed to be liking her? She's not winning me over, like, at all. Nothing on the edge of the dock.
The
SS Susie.
A gift from Susie's father as a thank you for preparing his lunch one day.
This'll get me across the lake in no time.
Unfortunately, the boat didn't belong to her.
I'll just borrow it for a couple of hours. They won't even notice it's gone.
But borrowing something without asking first was just stealing.
It's always easier to ask for forgiveness than wait for permission.
Of course, the boat needed a key.
Jeez, nobody trusts anyone these days. There must be some other way to start the engine.
Like, picking it? Oh. Oh, that's a sticker. I thought it was a piece of key. Any zoom-ins, I gotta go all the way around the edges to make sure I get all the little gallery items.
I bet I can hotwire the boat if I get this panel off.
Risk of electric shock. It was far too dangerous.
I love danger.
Oh boy, this kind of puzzle. What am I even unscrewing with?
Damn, this one's stuck.
Foiled at the last moment by a rusty screw. Oh well, time to turn back.
There's only one screw left. I can just pry the panel back.
And so she very carefully pulled on the panel.
Wow, looks complicated.
Far too complicated for a child to even attempt.
Mom always says, a great detective focuses on the solution, not the problem. It looks like I can bypass the ignition by turning the dials until all the lights are illuminated. Piece of cake.
Okay. There we go.
Jenny had found a way to cross the lake, but she was still a long way from home. She pulled out her journal and plotted a course.
First, I'll navigate my way around Skull Island. Next, I'll sail up the river to the Almaston Bridge. Then it's just a short stroll through the Forgotten Forest. And finally, home. Got it. Let's go.
It looked like she kind of let go of the wheel there.
Jenny had never crossed the lake after dark. Come to think of it, she'd never even driven a boat before. She thrust the throttle forward and felt a cool wind whip through her hair. Sneaking around after curfew had its benefits.
Oh god, there's stuff hidden here. Okay, but where? No. Do I have to be illuminating? Oh, that isn't going to be annoying at all. Or maybe I just was not passing over to the right point. Stupid tank controls. Swirl, swirl. No. What is this?
I swim in the shadows of giants. This must be the place. Whoa, that was huge. I have to get a closer look.
The elusive red herring, a rare and fantastic sight.
Can't believe they really
Oh,
exist.
for the love of...
Jenny had always believed they were a fisherman's tale, but seeing them firsthand.
She's so beautiful.
But what was stuck in her scales?
A message in a bottle. Curious.
Message in a bottle. Sending out an SOS.
I am the voice of reason. I walk amongst the sunken ships that once sailed through the glowing mist. It's another clue. This case just got more
Dangerous. Jenny had no idea who was behind these messages. This could be an elaborate trap.
Or it could be the answer I need to prove my mom's innocence.
The best course of action was to go back and get help from an adult.
No, I have to see where this leads. On my own. Sunken ships, glowing mist. That should be easy to spot. Thanks, fishies!
Yes, well, before we leave... Yep, that's what I thought. Let's double check down here at the bottom real fast. Where is it? Gotta be somewhere in the water. Whoops. You are here. Sticker. So, our next clue is somewhere in here, I believe. There's probably something hidden up here. Little surprised there's nothing in the little divot, but... Aha.
That can't be good for the boat.
Nah, it's fine. Bumper boats. Okay. You are here. Sandwich shop.
I can't see a thing. I must be heading in the right direction.
Hmm. Sticker! It's a sandwich.
Jenny navigated carefully through the thick fog.
Oh, it smells like rotten fish.
Many ships had lost their bearings here, grounded on the ragged rocks, swallowed by the lake.
Maybe I could shed some light on these ghost ships. Another message. This is starting to feel like a wild goose chase.
Up goes the cork.
I am the hope in darkness. I sit in a spiral of ancient stone. Against the clock, I move alone. What's with all these cryptic messages? And where are they leading? I should
Well,
get
that
out of here
one's
before I turn
apparently
into a ghost.
leading to Spiral Rock, if I was reading that map right. Yeah, I thought so.
Phew! Made it out alive. Let's go find this spiral of ancient stone.
Yeah, that's going to be Round Rock up there. Oh, come on. I don't think we need to be that precise.
Skull Island, home to an abandoned lighthouse and an excellent sandwich shop. Decommissioned over 100 years ago, but the light mysteriously continued to illuminate the darkness.
Trolls. Round and around we go. I wonder if you could ignore this side quest, or this case in general.
The night grew dark and eerie.
Why do I feel like I'm being watched? Well, aren't you ominous? Shoot! Shoot! Seriously, get off the light! And watch your language! Ow! How rude! Watch it, buddy! Talk about a murder of crows. It threw a rock at me!
Oh, that's
That was not a
creepy.
rock. It was a crab.
No, let me. Oh, there's something there. Oh, good, it automatically picked it up. Ah.
I am the answer to the unasked question. I stand inside the crescent moon. Below death's gaze, I wait for you. I wait for you. This could be the last clue.
So caught up in unraveling the mystery, Jenny failed to recognize how dangerous this chase really was.
Who is waiting at the crescent moon?
Whoever it was, our intrepid detective would need to be extremely careful.
Crescent moon, below death's gaze. Time to wrap up this case.
I need another map. Really going to make me spiral my way out of here, aren't you? Signpost. Okay, I think I want to go to Bagel Bay there. Nothing else, just to look for items. Like so. Below Death's Gaze, so probably below Skull Rock. Sticker. Before we hit the center island, gotta... Oh, now I see why it says Crescent Moon.
Hello?
Is it
Who's
CJ?
there?
I'm guessing it's CJ.
Stay right there. Don't come any closer. Identify yourself.
Or that's just a rock.
Whoever you are, the police are right behind me. And they're very angry. But I might be able to help you if you just talk to me. Okay, if you won't cooperate, I'll have to come over there. Oh, it was just my imagination. Thank God.
The dogs bark loudest before the dawn!
Ah! Get away from me, you maniacal murderer!
Hi, CJ.
Dogs bark loudest before the dawn.
CJ?
The dogs bark loudest before the dawn.
The early bird can't catch the lazy worm.
The wind blows strongly from the east.
People in glass houses should invest in curtains.
The evening sky is full of fireflies.
The absent-minded goldfish swims into the blender.
Don't be ridiculous. The evening sky is full of fireflies.
The last donut is the tastiest.
Excellent, Jack. They haven't broken you yet.
The notes were from you? I thought you were the Dean's killer. Why did you make me go through all that if you were already in the boat?
This is the only place safe from their prying ears. We have to hurry. This line isn't secure.
Line? We're talking in person.
Exactly. Now quickly, before they get a fix on our location. What did you want to tell me?
Seriously? You can't keep doing this. You contacted me.
Did I?
Actually, I'm glad you did. I need to ask you a few questions about the Dean's death.
Good, Jenny. Question everything. Trust no one.
What happened to your eye? Did you get in a fight?
Wasn't a fight. More of a misunderstanding, really.
A seriously purple misunderstanding.
Well, You should see the other guy.
There's something you're not telling me.
Is there?
Oh, right. Items. Sticker.
What happened to your compass? Before it was wandering, but now it seems to be pointing in one direction.
Exactly. Do you see now? It's not a compass at all.
So what is it then?
Aliens!
Aliens? What are you talking about?
E.T. Extraterrestrials. Beings from another world.
I know what aliens are. Come on, CJ, there's no such thing.
What? No, not you too.
I'm sorry, CJ, but it's time to get serious. The dean is dead and my mom's in jail, framed for a murder she didn't commit. I need to get to the truth.
The only way to truly see is to open your mind. Not everything is what it seems.
If there really are aliens in Arthurton, how come you're the only person who's ever seen them?
People don't see what they aren't looking for. That's why I come here every night, to observe the unobservable. The compass is my eyes. It can sense their presence where I cannot. Why don't you borrow it and find out for yourself?
Okay, I'll take it. I need all the help I can get.
Good. You can prove my theory to be fact.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Just remember, when the needle is steady, the phenomena are near.
Sure.
They were here before. They will return. And we'll be waiting for them.
Uh-huh. Yep, totally. I know you were in the library the day Dean Stroudsbury died. Did you notice anything unusual?
Yes, I did.
Great. What happened?
They changed the bathroom scent from strawberry to pine.
Ugh.
It was most unpleasant.
Oh, is that all?
I intended to alert the librarian as a matter of urgency. But no one was at the front desk. Quite unusual.
Was there anyone else in the library?
No, just the dean and I. Till
Until you left. It's not like you to leave your research lying around. Why were you in such a hurry?
I lost track of time. I was late for an appointment.
An appointment? Where?
Appointment? What are you talking about?
You said you were late for an appointment.
Objection. Leading the witness.
This isn't a trial, CJ. It's just me, Jenny.
Then I have nothing further to say, Your Honor.
CJ, this is serious. You have to tell me the truth.
I had to do it, Jenny. They needed to learn.
CJ, is this a confession?
Well, we're going to find out anyway.
CJ, did you murder Dean Stroudsbury?
The dean? Oh, no.
But you just said...
Good, Jenny. Suspect everyone, even me.
I don't understand.
In fact, I suspected myself for quite some time. But I couldn't have done it.
I want to believe you, CJ, but do you have an alibi?
That's why I left these notes for you. If anyone can prove I'm innocent, it's you, Jenny LeClue.
Hang on a second. Let me take a look at that. Jenny, I need your help. You know, we could have saved a lot of time if you'd just given me this message first.
Risk being followed? Never!
But what had piqued Jenny's interest was not the message itself.
That paper. What did he write all these messages on?
It looked like the news. We're going to start with this one because I can tell that one goes up here. That out of the way.
I knew it! You wrote all these messages on a piece of newspaper.
Local idiot ruins school play.
Jenny couldn't help it. Every time she thought about coffee, she saw Keith's face. She heard his voice. She remembered his sadness. And she promised not to rest until she'd uncovered the truth of his father's death.
Cover story continues as the only witness and prime suspect, Mrs. LeClue, is being held without bail at Arthurton City Jail. LeClue's not given any comment and has refused legal counsel when offered due to the nature of the case. Sheriff Winston LeClue has distanced himself from all proceedings in order to maintain a perimeter to limit the conflict of interest, hold the law and justice to the full extent possible.
The front page was missing, but even this small snippet worried Jenny.
They've been peddling lies about my mom right from the start. Sheriff Winston LeClue has distanced himself from all proceedings. Well, if he won't help her, I will.
It's called conflict of interest.
That's the day of the dean's murder. "3:55. Clearly the afternoon.
CJ was always protesting something. The first time they had met, CJ had handcuffed himself to a bike rack outside Agatha Krusty's bakery.
Oh,
He was
God damn it.
convinced they were hiding something in the pies. He'd lost the key to his handcuffs, so I picked the lock for him.
They had been friends ever since.
An Avocado Heights school play and parade about the founders of Arthurton was ruined by one town idiot's ramblings. The man identified himself simply as CJ. Witnesses to the terribly misguided man's rant claimed that after he ran onto the stage, he began yelling at a small innocent child dressed as an acorn, later identified as Sheldon, grade 3. Witnesses recalled the crazy men barking, "They are lying to you, they don't know what they're talking about, the truth is up there," at the frightened child. Principal Bagley, who had been watching from the sidelines, wrested the man off the stage and away from the now crying children. The man then ran through the street shouting, "They're trying to shut me up! They're trying to shut me up!" One parent replied, "Maybe it's time someone did." Police arrived soon after, and although it was a bit of a struggle to catch and arrest the man, police eventually managed to book him on charges of disturbing the peace. Another parent claimed it was the best show I'd ever seen at the school, although the bit about the aliens was a bit far-fetched.
This photo was taken in Avocado Heights. That's on the other side of town, miles from the library. CJ couldn't have killed the dean. All the evidence is right here. How can I prove CJ is innocent? CJ was photographed in Avocado Heights at 3:55 p.m. on Thursday, 2 minutes before the dean died. There's no way CJ could have killed him.
This
CJ,
was
you're
really a
innocent.
question?
What a relief!
But you really shouldn't be going around town terrorizing children. You're going to end up in jail again.
That wouldn't be so bad. They have the best beds in town.
Anyway...
Those scribbles look familiar. I found your map of Arthurton in the library.
Keep it. It's a great map. Very rare. Ripped it straight out of the town charter, first edition. Come to think of it, only edition.
What about all your notes? Don't you need them?
Nope. Got it all backed up in the cloud.
What cloud?
Did I say cloud? I meant head.
So what do all those notes mean? Who are the Shadow Men?
Yes! You're starting to see differently. There are patterns everywhere. Keep searching.
Every part of my being is telling me that my mom is being framed. But I don't understand why.
There are only 3 reasons a man is murdered. He didn't mind his own business, he couldn't keep his mouth shut, or he wouldn't keep his hands to himself.
Have you ever heard of a place called Widow's Drop? I think my mom met the dean there.
Widow's Drop! No, but it sounds suspicious.
Well, anything sounds suspicious if you say it like that.
Be careful, Jenny. They'll do anything to keep their secrets. Once you start to see things, there's no going back. Do you ever wonder why the lake glows at night? Or why the power keeps going out all over town?
Yes, I do. All the time.
There's a lot more to this town if you look below the surface.
Do you mean that literally or figuratively?
Yes.
Yes.
The truth is hiding right under our feet, if we only stop to look.
I'm more confused than when we started. Well, I really have to get to my house. This case won't solve itself. I can drop you off at the bridge.
No need. I'm staying here. Some of these rocks have moved. Never trust a crab with a man's job. Be careful, Jenny. They are everywhere. Always watching.
Don't worry about me, CJ. They'll never see me coming. I sneak in silence. I creep in the shadows. My footsteps are whispers. Damn it! I've got this. Don't worry.
That's an uncomfortable sound.
That'll buff out.
Jenny headed east towards the almost done bridge.
I can dock there and make my way through the Forgotten Forest without anyone seeing me. Sneaky.
It all makes sense now. Actually, I wasn't done in there. Started with the crow. I forgot the secret code. I took CJ's compass. Obviously, I gotta look down here, too, before I go to the bridge. Because of course. How many more pieces of that postcard do I need? 2 more. Actually, let's look at that signpost, see what other areas I might... Damn it. Okay, so yeah, there's that little uppity part, and then there's a couple little other little corners to check. There it is. It's either a sticker or a scrap. Sticker. The gold triangles are collectibles that I think were in the original mobile, and the purple ones are the gallery items from this PC version. 'Cause I am fairly certain when I played the little bit of the mobile version that I did like 2 years ago, the gallery items weren't there. There it is. We might finish another postcard tonight. Okay.
That's the way to my house.
I'm pretty sure we're done here. If we're not, oh well. We've been in this area far too damn long.
The night was still and quiet on the far side of the lake.
No one ever comes down here. Not since they stopped repairing the bridge.
And yet it was hard to shake the feeling of being watched.
This is CJ's fault. He really believes all that stuff.
Once you start to see things, there's no going back.
I wonder what he meant by that.
Boy, lots of stuff to find.
Forgotten Forest Trail. Voted most likely place to be eaten by bears. Arthurton Gazette.
And the power's out again.
Perfect. Just as I'm about to enter the spooky woods.
The good folks at Arthurton Power and Light were not easing Jenny's fear of the dark. Of course, this was the very reason curfew had been put in place.
His imagination ran wild. The darkness, everything was a threat. Every shadow a monster. She was nearly home, just a little further. And I can't run anymore. I'm also watching for my magnifying glass. Now I can run again.
What happened to the bridge?
It looked like Jenny had reached a dead end. She had no choice but to return to Susie's house for a comforting mug of hot chocolate.
I'd rather plummet to my death.
was a terrifying drop to the rocks below. Surely she wasn't contemplating jumping across.
Mom always says a great detective takes calculated risks. So let's do the math.
Are you really going to make me do this?
The bridge is too weak for a running jump. Taking into account the strong tailwind, and factoring in my athletic prowess, or lack thereof, I could make that jump 2 out of 3 times. Not bad odds.
Terrible odds.
Well, here goes nothing. Uh-oh. Okay, maybe the odds weren't so good.
And now she was dangling from a splintered plank, one slip away from certain death.
It's just like climbing a tree. Just don't look down. Don't look down.
Let's get to the ivy. There it is. Aha! Hey sis, you'd love it here. It always feels like fall. Junior year has been a real whirlwind. I'm having a hard time with my dissertation. Tip, don't major in ancient Arthurian culture. So I went to the museum for inspiration and found some really beautiful jewelry. Give Petey a big hug for me. Did he like the boat I sent him? Love, Gemma. Boom time! Alright, had to check. Double check this real fast. Doesn't look like it. Okay.
Was this the end for our tiny hero? As her spindly muscles began to give way, an image flashed before Jenny's eyes. Her mother, dangling from a ledge, unable to pull herself to safety. How could she possibly save her family when she couldn't even save herself?
I can't give up now. Mom needs me.
Jenny had barely survived. Was she really prepared for the dangers that lay ahead?
It's too late to turn back now.
It might have been her recent brush with death, but Jenny's heart was pounding in her chest.
That's not my heart. That's... CJ's compass! The needle is shaking like crazy. Is this what the compass was pointing to?
Jenny paused for a moment and listened. It was quiet but distinct, a constant pulse, mechanical, unnatural.
Man-made?
But other than the sound it emitted, this rock was like any other in the forest.
What's this? Another postcard piece. Curious.
It's interesting the compass pops up again after we found that and leave. This music is pretty neat. Kind of reminds me of the forest chase in Gabriel Knight 2. With the werewolf. Oh good, I think we're almost out. Where are you? I think it pops up before. I swear I went over that point
There's
several
something under
times.
there.
Jenny had spent her whole childhood exploring the woods behind her house.
But I've never seen this before.
Then she remembered CJ's words.
People don't see things they aren't looking for.
She knocked on the rusty metal.
Hollow. It's a trapdoor.
First, the Steeker.
What a strange device. The wires are connected to the door.
I solved this puzzle before.
A stale, metallic odor filled the air as Jenny peered into the opening.
It sure is dark down there.
Too dark.
But I can't just leave this unexplored. I have to see where it leads.
And so Jenny descended blindly into the unknown.
I feel like we should be looking for detective stuff first to do this, but that's just me. Nope, okay. Have to interact with that.
That didn't sound good.
Not at all.
In all her short life, Jenny LeClue had never found herself in such a peculiar place. The town that once seemed a small, lifeless pond was suddenly an ocean of mysterious possibilities. Equal parts terrifying and intriguing, it was,
Incredible!
yes, an incredible mystery in her very own backyard. Jenny wiped away a thick layer of dust.
Jeez, how long has this been here?
Clearly the equipment had laid dormant for a long time, and yet...
It's so futuristic. Straight out of those comics Keith is always reading.
Starship cadets and the race for space.
It feels...
Alien.
Now I'm starting to sound like CJ. There must be a logical explanation for all this.
But its purpose would remain a mystery. Jenny dared not touch its intricate interface.
I'll just press all the buttons and see what happens.
Oh dear. As Jenny turned
Hey,
the
I
dials,
did it.
She heard something hidden in the static.
A voice? But what is he saying? It's a pattern. It keeps repeating. Animals and numbers. Animals and numbers. People in the future sure talk weird.
Was it a cry for help? A shopping list? Someone with extremely limited vocabulary?
Whatever it is, it must be important.
And so she transcribed it in her journal.
Rabbit 49, Bear 78, Whale 36, Rabbit 55, Weasel 23, Wolf 51, Bear 8, Hawk 30, Rabbit 21.
Looks fancy. And broken. There's something stuck to the bottom of the ladder.
It was just a blank piece of paper.
Or is it?
Jenny traced her finger over the page. She felt the clear indentations left by a pen.
I know exactly what to do.
1, 2, 3, Rider kick.
It worked. 1, 2, 3, 4.
It was a code of some kind.
The world's least secure code.
The kind of thing an idiot would have on his luggage.
Please enter authorization code to begin.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Code accepted.
System
Oh, for the
Authorized
fuck.
and armed for activation.
And this is why we have IT people nowadays, to keep people from doing stupid shit like this.
Sphere hermetically sealed. Magnetic transducer coils targeting. Rotation phase harmonics stabilized. Commencing experiment gauge module 37.
What did I do?
What's happening?
Radioactive safety margins cleared. Running at 54% efficiency.
It says it's working, but what's it doing?
Remember, a healthy employee is an effective employee. Please leave the station for your mandatory 15-minute smoking break. Decompressing spherical chamber.
I should get out of here before my skin melts off.
Buried secrets. So I wonder.
The boulders must have weighed a ton each, yet they floated in the air like balloons.
CJ said he saw a swarm of UFOs circling the Forgotten Forest.
Was Jenny beginning to make sense of CJ's wild ramblings?
I'm gonna need a bucket of coffee to unpack all this.
I was going to go look at that rock again, but I think... Well, you know, let's double check. Maybe that rock is floating and we can see whatever's glowing. Call it a hunch. I'm probably just wasting my time, but you never know. Especially since I can backtrack all this way. And the compass was still there when I left the cave. Like, that was probably a puzzle to get the rocks out of the way so I can get to her house, but... Aha! I was right!
That's what was beeping. It's a transmitter. It must be connected to the lab.
Okay, yeah, now the compass is gone, so... I was right to come all the way back here. Now for the long trek back, unfortunately. Hi, Hex. I'm actually probably going to be wrapping up here soon.
Oh, God.
Nearly died again.
Our old fort.
It didn't look like much, but this treehouse had once been Jenny and Keith's favorite hiding spot.
I could never climb up there on my own. Keith always had to help me.
They schemed and planned and swore never to let anything come between them. Just thinking about him hurt.
What was that? Steven! Steven! Steven!
What?
Did you hear that? I'm telling you, man.
Not this again.
Something's out here. Something big. Real big.
There's nothing there.
But I'm getting some super spooky vibes, man.
For the last time, Kevin, the radio's off for emergencies only.
That was lucky. I need to be more careful.
The house was swarming with police, but she knew this place like the back of her hand. If anyone could find a way in, it was Jenny LeClue.
My room.
And inside,
My detective gear.
the window looked a promising point of entry.
I could climb the tree up onto the roof.
But as Jenny knew, all the windows on the second floor were bolted down.
Dad did it after a raccoon got in and trashed the place.
Jenny recalled the Christmas Eve when she had climbed down the chimney and discovered how difficult the jolly old man's job was.
And dirty. There's definitely a cleaner way in.
I see a sticker.
Jenny could try to climb the tree.
But I already see an easier way in.
You do?
That's Mom's room. Her window is bolted down just like the others. Now I think about it, that's a real fire hazard. Not going in that way.
What could the police have found inside her house?
And if they found what they're looking for, why are they still here? Dang, they've got the back door covered too. carved that jack-o'-lantern.
How normal life had seemed just days ago. For a moment, she missed that life.
There'll be plenty of time to carve pumpkins once I've saved my mom.
Out of the police's line of sight, the basement was her best entry point into the house.
Except that window is locked, and all my lock-picking gear is inside. It's tempting.
But Jenny couldn't risk being seen by the police.
There's probably a sneakier way in.
Okay, I see the obvious point now.
The window was ajar, the frame damaged.
Somebody broke into my house. That's my job.
But who? The police had used the front door.
Whoever it was, that's my way in.
To get to the basement window, Jenny would have to creep carefully past the police officer. One false move and the game would be up.
Hey! Who goes there?
Caught! Jenny would have to think fast or risk being jailed like her mother.
Here goes nothing.
Steven! Please tell me you're there.
What's up, buddy?
I think you should know, and I say this with 100% certainty, that there's a...
Spit it out already.
There's a mountain lion out here!
Very likely. They're indigenous to this area.
What?
Just don't let it eat you. I don't need any more paperwork.
Oh, God. I think I'll just head inside for a minute to check on something.
Phew, that was close.
Well, I got a trophy for it. I assume there's also a trophy for not getting caught. But, well, I kind of failed that. Yep, I knew it. In we go.
Someone definitely forced this open.
Would Jenny enter the dark basement? It was an odd feeling, breaking into her own house. But as she squeezed through the basement window, Jenny felt a rush of excitement. I could get used to this, she thought. Jenny was in, undetected.
Home sweet home.
Saved just now, good, so. Gallery's filling out nicely. I'm sure I've already missed, like, an item or two. I wonder. Is there a hidden gallery item in the gallery? Not looking like it. I wonder if this is always here, or if this is because it is close to Christmas. Well, anyway, good place to stop. Got into the house. That whole boat thing took a whole hell of a lot longer than I was thinking it would, but I might be back a little later in the week, depending on how things go with more of this, but most likely Sunday.